Perfect. We're recording. Hi guys, welcome to tonight's team call. I'm super excited about this call. What was I even saying? Like, sorry, I'm like off the grid now. I'm like, wait, what am I even talking about now? So tonight's team call is about consistency. Is that it? No, that's not it. Sorry guys, I lost it. It's by the last chair. It's okay, don't worry about it, Mom. Okay. So tonight's, I left my charger at Starbucks. So I'm going to try and get this in within 30 minutes. What? It's crazy because that's never the case. But, okay, so tonight's team call is about consistency over time equals growth, okay? Which is so true about this business. So please make sure that you have my full attention because I'm going to give you guys some like tangible advice on how to work this business over time, because for me, like I've seen so many coaches over the years that I have been a coach, and Emma as well, who sign up and then they completely ghost. Like they ghost. And just today I saw a coach say that she was going to the gym and that she's meal prepping, and I'm like, you were just a coach. You could have gotten paid for doing exactly what you're doing. So it literally blows my mind, and actually it hurts me a little in a way of like, girl, like you have so much to offer to someone else and you have so much more potential in yourself. Like, why would you ever want to do that? So anyway, I get it, like whatever, but I'm going to put the belief into you guys tonight. So a little bit about my story, because I don't know, we share this team call with community creators, which is like Alexis and Kim and Lauren and all of you guys. So I don't know exactly who knows my story. So I'm going to keep it really short and simple. But tonight I want to pour some belief into you guys. I want to keep the momentum going after Summit, after Super Weekend. I signed up in October of 2017. So, and I did not want to start the business. I told Emma, like, don't even ask me. Like, I just want the discount. I was so stuck in my own mindset of like negativity, and I hate myself. I hate my body. I hate my life, that I couldn't even think about coaching. Like, that was like far from even my plan. I was in school. I was super passionate about school at the time. I was studying to be a speech pathologist. I didn't have the time or the energy, and I was super skeptical because I was doing another MLM. So I just, I did another MLM, and it completely wrecked me. And like, basically I was just super skeptical. But the truth was that it was the right direction that my life was going in. Okay. Like literally Beachbody came into my life at the most perfect time. And it turned out that I needed Beachbody more than I thought I did. I saw coaches getting amazing results, working from home, paying off bills faster, earning free trips, time with family. And like at the time I was married, and like I would just started to be super jealous and envious, because I'm like, what the hell? Like this girl can do it. Like, why can't I? Like, don't get me wrong, I loved being in school. I loved educating myself and going to school and being educated and learning so much stuff. And I loved speech pathology, but like where my heart was, like it's weird to say this, but like I felt like everything happened for a reason, and Beachbody came into my life at a most perfect time. So I ended up dropping out. And, I was working out, drinking the shakes, posting the groups, but something was missing. And because I did 21-day fix twice, I never used portion control. I couldn't stay on track, but like I felt compelled, like I felt this pull towards Beachbody. And I was like, something's missing. And the missing piece was coaching and accountability. And so finally, when 80-Day Obsession launched, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. Like what would happen? What would be the worst case scenario that would happen? Like if I tried it and like, I didn't like it, right? Like, okay, I tried it, but what if I tried it and it turned out to be one of the best decisions of my life? So that moment started changing and transforming, and it all starts when you start coaching. If I wanted my mom to eat healthier, my dad to eat healthier, and my family to start working out and to just live a healthy lifestyle, I had to do the same. So, which meant, paying it forward. And how I got my results is almost like I wanted other people to see that if I can do it, they can do it too. So coaching helped me pursue that. So it took me 2 months to realize that, but in that 2 months, I realized that it was my time. Like, and I don't really want to like bore you guys with my story, but the peak of my business was honestly 80-day obsession. And I would not be here if it wasn't for Emma to make the decision to help other people and pay it forward. So, you know, and just getting to those points of like reaching success club, hitting Emerald, Team Cycle bonus, and seeing the potential that I could have for my life. So number one, like I said, I wanted to give you guys tangible advice that has worked for me, in how I've been able to stay consistent and how I've been able to maintain my business. Okay. So things that hold people back from not hitting Success Club or not hitting your goal, or you know, not hitting a rank, right? So I'm going to repeat this twice. Okay. So ask yourself this question, ask yourself seriously. How often do we not do things that we know we need to do in order to move our business forward? How often do we not do the things that we know we need to do in order to move our business? So like number one, inviting is the number one thing that holds people back from moving your business forward. And inviting is the core of moving your business forward. You have to invite. You cannot just sit on your Instagram and pretend like people are going to come to you overnight. Like you're going to talk in your stories all day tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, you're going to open your app and 100 messages are going to be there. That is false. And if you think that this is what we do in this business, you are so wrong. I am sorry, my friend. You are so wrong. And I told you guys, I'm going to get real with you. I'm going to get really real. So another thing that we do not do, that we know we need to do, is number one, inviting, using the tracker, doing your workouts, getting on the national wake-up call and team calls, personal development, posting, following the meal plans, doing launches, okay? Doing a program from start to finish. These are all of the behaviors that we know will move our business forward, but it's really easy not to do those things. Okay, so how many of you, raise your hand, work full time, which probably majority of you do. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Awesome. So hold on, I like made this bigger. So it's really like, so for those of you that work full time, it's really easy to get caught up in the things that. I'm gonna go get it now. Okay. Yay, Starbucks has it. Okay, so for
I don't know yet.
It's like at the end, like, so there's like the long chair and like at the end.
On the bathrooms in the back?
Yeah, almost, but it's like in the booth, like the last table before you turn to go to the bathroom. Okay. So for those of you who work full time, it's really easy to get caught up in the things that go on in our daily lives, right? Like, so you work full time, like you work a 9 to 5, or you work nights, and you have a family, and then you have kids, and then you have dinner, and then you have a husband, right? Like, I get it. Like, I was there. Okay. So I don't want you to think that like, oh, I'm just over here. Like, I don't have kids. I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't have this. Like, you guys, I've been there. I have been through it all. Sorry.
What?
Okay, cool. So it's really caught up to get stuck in our daily lives to check out. And do the vital behaviors that will help move our business forward. And it's actually easier to check out than it is to check in, right? Because I know I've been there. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to check out. Like, I can do that tomorrow. And then I can do that tomorrow. I could do that tomorrow, right? Like, get real with yourself and ask yourself, what did I actually do as a coach today, or a CEO, like an actual boss CEO, because that's what you are. Like, I didn't hire you. You joined my team to do your own business, right? So that potentially could help you make small movements in your business, right? So did you scroll on Facebook, Instagram, claim that you were working when you really weren't? You have to understand that if you want to be successful in this business, sorry, I know you can like see my thing. It just hurts my eyes. But if you want to be successful in this business, then, you know, and hit success bomb and make drastic changes in your life and your family and be at home with your kids, or go on the dream trip or one of the earned Success Club trips, whatever your why is for signing up, then you have to do those things that even if you don't want to. Like, I'm sorry, even if you really, really, really don't want to do those things, because not every day is going to be a day you want to work. But as Rachel Hollis said, if you went to Summit and if you didn't go to Summit, this is what she said. You guys asked for hard when you sign up as a coach. When you sign up as a coach, you ask for hard. And all of those things that made you decide to be a coach and pursue your why comes with hard. Comes with, okay, yeah, like I went to work today. I have to feed the kids. I have to make dinner. And then it's like the last thing that you want to do is invite. Like, I get it. But if you want more for your life, you have to do those hard things. You have to. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your kids. You owe it to your future. It's not easy. It's hard work. But the easy part is actually being consistent. That's the hard part. Because for me, being consistent isn't that hard. Like, I'm like, it's so natural to me to just wake up and do exactly what I need to do. But it's the hard part is also believing that you can do all things that are hard and that you're worth it, that your business is worth it, right? But if you're sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, because I know there are coaches on this team, and if you are watching this, I want you to stop doing this today or whenever you're watching this. But if you are sitting around and you're thinking, Emma's so lucky that she gets to sit at home with her kids, be at every T-ball game with Bentley and stay at home and be a mom and never miss a moment. I can't do that. She's so lucky. Like, I don't understand. That's bullshit. Okay. Emma works really, really hard with 3 kids. And when she first did this, she has 3 jobs and went through a divorce with a husband, her ex-husband, that isn't easy to deal with. She goes through hard every single day. So don't sit there and compare yourself to her, because at the end of the day, she's doing way more than you. So don't say that she's lucky, because she's not. She worked really hard to get to where she is. So because she was consistent, all her hard work paid off. When she first started, not when she first started, but she lived with her parents for 2 years to save up, and now she lives in an apartment, and she earned all of that by working hard, by setting goals, by making a calendar, by doing the things that were going to move her business forward, not sitting on the bed, watching shows, scrolling through Facebook, wishing oh, I wish I had that. Like, how about instead of why me? Why not why not me? Right? So it's a lot easier to sit there and count how many lucky charms other people have when you ignore your actual potential to claim your own, right? You have to claim your own. It's crazy to me. And, I open up my Insta, this happened the past 2 days. Everyone's like, oh, Gabby, I'm so happy for your growth and your team. You're killing it. And I'm like, yeah, thank you so much. I love, thank you. I've worked really hard for it, but why not you? People say that to me, I'm so proud of all of your growth. And I'm just like, girl, you used to be a coach. What happened? Right? Why don't you believe in yourself? You believe in me so much. I don't need you to believe in me. I have enough belief in myself. You need to believe in yourself that you can do exactly what I can do. So, you have to have the same amount of hours. So you have the same amount of hours as any successful coach. So yeah. So to reach your goals and be consistent with yourself and your health, you have to do the hard stuff, you guys, the stuff that you don't want to do. So for those of you working full time, I can't really say this, but, okay. So the story of me, I work long hours. I work at a restaurant, or I worked, checking in or working out, coming home was exhausting to me. And I really didn't feel like doing any of those things, but I knew in order to be financially free, in order to do the things that I wanted to do, to go on free trips, earn swag, be a stay-at-home dog mom, or be able to pay off all of my student loans and to be able to pay my mom off, I knew I had to do those things. Those goals of mine are not going to get accomplished unless I do those things, right? And so, right now, I don't have a job. This is my job. So it looks a lot different for me, and it's not a place in my life that I want to be in, but it's something that I have to just count my blessings. And then what's crazy is that there's so many coaches who would be in my position and be like, I just need to put Beachbody aside right now. I can't even do this right now. I can't even think about it right now. I'm going through so much right now that like, I just can't. And that is the complete opposite of what you guys should be doing. There's been moments in my life where I'm like, I don't even know how I'm going to make it, but I know instead of leaning out that I need to lean into Beachbody. I need to lean into this community. And that's the difference between us on this call and us on this team. If you're watching the recording, is like a lot of coaches are just going to like check out when it gets hard or when daily life happens. And that's the complete opposite, right? Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I got like really hyped. No, but I'm sure your coach is, so here, understand this, that it's a lot easier for you guys to like not do the work. Like I get it. But every day is going to be like that because you don't have a boss telling you what to do, right? So like, it's hard to do this business because when you go into work, you have a boss, he tells you what to do and you get paid, right? With Beachbody, you don't have a boss telling you what to do, right? You can't get fired from this job unless you quit. So I'm sure your coach is holding you accountable. I'm sure that she's telling you like, hey, checking in, whatever, but I sure as shit she's not holding your hand, setting those invites, doing the vital behaviors for you. That's you. This is your business. You are the CEO. You wake up every day and you have the decision on whether or not you want this business bad enough to be able to achieve your goals and your why. So if not, someone else will accomplish those goals and you will continue to ask yourself, why me? When you should be saying, why not me, right? So what is your why? Because if your why is like, oh, I like to help people and, I just want to be a stay-at-home mom and like, my kids, like that is not deep enough, you guys, like at all. Like, great. You want to help people. I want to help people too. But those people don't know that you want to help them. So those people don't care about your why. Only you do. So you have to get deeper than that because you helping people is not going to make you want to get your ass up out of bed and move your business. Okay. Other people's goals are not going to motivate you to push and wake up early and want to do the work. Your why is, right? So you're letting yourself down by not being consistent with your why and your goals. And if you decide to watch Netflix and actually doing the work, then that's just doing a disservice for yourself. Okay. So for example, my why is really deep rooted. Like I want to pay off my debt. I want to pay my mom back and pay it forward to my mom and my parents for allowing me to move here after my divorce. Right. I want to be debt free at 30. I do want to help people, but I more so want to help others be financially free and see their worth, right? So you really have to get deep with yourself, having a savings account, having a savings where I can go on trips or like if something happens to me, like I'm okay, right? Because you have to be brave enough to say that you want those things in your life and that you're worthy of those things. Because it's not wrong to want them. But if not, you're going to be working for someone who has those goals and is attaining them because of you. So you can switch it around and you can actually create a life for yourself and pay it forward. So you have to get up each day and make a decision to put one foot in front of the other and say, literally, you guys, this is what I say. Actually, like every morning before I wake out of bed. It's hard. Every day I don't want to wake up out of bed. Like I don't know with my schedule being changed and everything, but I'm like I'm back to being like a zombie in the morning, but like starting tomorrow, back up at 6 a.m. But you have to wake up every single morning and make a decision to put one foot in front of the other and say, it's going to take hard work with a lot of heart and hustle. But with my passion, my drive, my consistency, my efforts, I know that I will reach my goals, reach my why, because I am worthy of it. And my kids, my family, myself included, have earned it. Okay? Everyone deserves something, but it's a whole nother story when you say that you've earned it, right? So like, I've earned my place here. I've earned this. I put in the hard work that it's taken to get here, so I earned it, okay? So you can't sit there and say, oh, Emma's lucky, Gabby's lucky to have such a successful team. Like, no, we're not lucky. like we earned this. So, but none of that will happen if you're not willing to actually do what it takes to become a successful coach. And what it comes down to is a consistent routine. Okay. So what's holding you back from being consistent? Sorry, I need to take a sip. So write this down. Write this down. What is holding me back from being consistent? Right? Is it your excuses? Write down 3 things. I want you to come back to it, but I want you guys to write down 3 things. What is holding you back? Is it your excuses? Is it other people's opinions of you? Is it you don't have a routine set yet? Because there's nothing that should hold you back, right? And the excuses need to stop right freaking now, okay? If you want this, you have to be all in or nothing mindset. If you see yourself and envision yourself being a stay-at-home mom or, living financially free, going on trips, never missing T-ball games, or being able to go, like, whatever it is that you envision your life for, right? Like, I envision, like, having a house, and a lot of my vision right now is just me because I'm single, but, I have my vision board right here, guys. So, like, I see it every single day. But you have to stop the excuses, okay? So, like, for example, like, I will go to Super Saturday no matter what. Like, we were joking around this weekend, and Savannah, who's down there, Savannah Ray, she was like, my boss almost didn't give me Super Saturday off. And he told me, like, oh, I might not be able to give you that day off. And jokingly, I think she said, but she was like, oh, well, that's funny because I might not be able to come in. So, you just have to have that mindset, right? Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm not going to be stuck in a place that does not serve me, right? Like, you have to. So, like, going to Super Saturday, no matter what, is my excuse legit? Is it legit or is it BS? Because there is a difference, okay? Is it legit? Because if you tell me, like, oh, like, there's a birthday party, like, sorry, girlfriend, you have a business to run, and that birthday party will happen next year, okay? So I get it. Unless it's your child's birthday party, okay, cool, I get it. But if it's like, like, I'm sorry, like, I really, like, you have to choose hard sometimes. Like, and Super Saturday comes once every 3 months, and missing that one could be a potential to either meet someone new, gain new followers, make new connections, have content, create like a sustainable business going to these events. These events should be non-negotiable for you whatsoever if you want to move this business. So another thing is, like, I will buy my non-refundable ticket to Summit because, oh my gosh, 5%. I will buy that non-refundable ticket to Summit because I know it will help my business grow, right? Stop wasting your own damn time, okay? Saying that you're going to do things and then you don't do them. And don't get me started on other people's opinions. Like, I swear to God, that's like another team call. But those people don't pay your bills, right? So until they start living a life that I'm jealous of and I want to live, like, I literally don't care what they think. You're not gonna do you're not gonna do the work it takes to get there if you have all of those excuses for yourself. And, I don't just make, like I said before, like, I don't just make a post, be motivational, talk all day on my Instagram stories, and end up with like 5 coaches every month on my team, and like hitting Success Club every month, and, waking up to like 30 people in my inbox. Like, no, like, I do the vital behaviors, right? Like, personal development, inviting, making connections, being, being active in the team calls, like being active on National Wake Up Call, being active in your challenge groups. Like, these are the things that are going to push your business forward. Okay, you have to do those things. Like, everything, the vital behaviors, you need to find time to put like in your daily routine, and you will slowly see the small steps in your business start to grow, right? So I'm sorry, I'm like losing my train of thought. Okay. So, here's another thing, like I like tying in like our 9 to 5s and like our jobs to like this job, right? So for example, I work at a restaurant or but do you want to do the dishes and serve tables all day? No. But we do it because it pays for the things we want or need, right? So what is the difference when it comes to your own business, right? There's no difference, right? Like but the only difference is you get to be your own boss. You get to make your own schedule. You get to live a healthy lifestyle. You get to be a part of a positive community, travel, be at home more with your kids or your dogs, right? You have to decide if you want to live the life for someone else's dream or start working and putting in the effort to live for your own and have pride and heart and hustle it takes to get there. And don't get me wrong, like you might love your job, but does your, like, get it? Like there's tons of coaches that love their jobs and that's great. But do they have the freedom to be able to be with their kids all the time, right? So maybe that's what it is. Like they love their job, but like they love that Beachbody gives them that opportunity to live financially free and be able to spend more time with their kids. And so that's why they turn to Beachbody. I'm not saying like you have to hate your job. Like, no, like if you love your job, you love your job. That's great. But there's more to it, right? So I think that was like number 2. But number 3 is prioritizing your time. I've been through some rough shit, my friends. Like over my lifetime as a coach, my seasons have changed drastically to the point where I felt like every single month was just like I was getting shit on. Like no joke. I got divorced at 28, the peak of my business actually. Like I was on fire, like adding 5 new coaches, 5 to 6 coaches every month, hitting a success club. And then I got a divorce. So it was really hard for me, right? And I know Emma can relate to this so much, but I could have used that excuse to say, oh, well, I'm dealing with this, so I need to put my business on hold. I need to go MIA for a week. No, like, no. I wasn't happy on social media every day. Like, no, heck no. And I wasn't doing what I normally do. Like, I wasn't inviting, of course, like I know that. But I did take my time to like unplug and grieve and do the shit that was going on in my life, but never once did I just back off of my business completely. And I've seen this with so many coaches, and it literally drives me crazy when they're like, oh, I have to take a step back from Beachbody because I can't work my business because I'm going through stuff. Like every time that I check in with a coach that I have not seen in a while, that's literally their excuse every time. Don't be that coach. If you're on this call right now and you're listening to that, don't be that coach. There's no excuse. And it's literally one simple thing. You get on your social media and you say, listen, like, I'm going through some stuff right now. Thank you so much, you guys, for like understanding. Even if it's one person that's watching your freaking story, that's one person, right? And you say, I'm going through some stuff. When I'm ready, I'll share it with you guys. I'm still going to be in here posting some like little motivational quotes here and there, but I just need a little bit of time to unplug, but just give me some space, whatever, right? People are going to relate to that. They're not going to relate to you ghosting yourself and ghosting on your business. Like they're never going to trust you ever, ever. Right? If I ghosted that whole month or whole 6 months I was going through my divorce and then just showed up like, hey guys, I'm back, I'm powerful, blah, blah, blah. No, people follow me and people want to join me because they saw me go through my struggles and they saw me go through my growth and they see the person that I am today, and that's why they follow me and that's why they join my team. So for the coaches that are watching this and you are that person, you need to level up and you need to stop giving yourself excuses and stop wasting your time, because you are so freaking worth it and this business is worth it and it gives you the opportunity to do those things, but you have to get out of your own head like right now. Okay. So like I said, when you see yourself leaning out, you need to be leaning in, because this community is what got me through my divorce, and this business is what got me through my divorce. I am not friends with anyone that I used to be friends with. Anyone. All my friends are Beachbody coaches. And I am so blessed to be able to say that I have that, right? So give me 1 second because my computer's about to die and I'm gonna hop on Zoom. So you should be grateful for this business and be able to unplug at times when you do need a day off, right? So like for me, I'm like, damn, I'm so grateful to have this business right now because, I need to be able to unplug. I'm going to hold on. I'm gonna switch over, guys. Sorry. All right, I'm switching over. Okay. Let me just stop. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm switching over. I think I'm still there, but whatever. Okay. So, yeah, I had to switch over. My computer was about to die. But you guys can only hear me, right? Okay, cool. So, like I said, you should be grateful for this business because at times when you do have shit going on, right? You have this business to be able to say like, okay, like I need that time off. But because I have my own business, I'm able to like kind of unplug and check out a little bit, right? So you're not going to a boss and saying like, oh, like I need the week off. Like if you said that to your boss, he would fire you probably. Like your boss isn't going to give you a week off because you're going through a divorce. Like he's going to be like, okay, cool. Like no. Um, so that's why you should be grateful for this business and putting one foot forward to be consistent to attaining your goals. And so, sharing your struggles, and maybe it's not the right time, but you guys, I can't express to you how much I say share your struggles, whether they're good or bad, um, because I've been very vocal about my struggles, and it's connected me to so many women like myself, right? Um, and let me tell you, like, was it hard getting on my social media like every day? Yeah, you guys, it was really hard. It was really hard some days. And but I continued to show up daily even when I didn't want to. Even when I didn't want to because I knew at that point in my life and like it might look different for you, but all I had was this. Like all I had was Beachbody. And I literally was left stranded alone, like no husband. I had to move out. Like I felt like at a time where I was like, I just need nothing in my life. Like I don't want to see anyone, talk to anyone, nothing. Like all I had was this, right? So, you know, it's just it comes down to like how bad do you want it and how bad do you see that you're worth it. So I get that things come up and I'm not saying like don't show up for your family, don't show up for your kids, but like you have to get into the routine of like you have to have a routine for yourself. In order to be consistent, you have to have a routine. And my routine looks different a lot of the times, like especially now, like my schedule is always changing, but check in with yourself. So, like every Sunday, check in with yourself and be like, okay, like how is this week gonna look, right? That's how you're gonna be consistent. And using this tracker, you guys, this tracker, you need to print it, go to Kinko's, get it binded, do whatever you need to do. But this is how you'll prioritize your time because the tracker literally says, okay, initiate connections and add followers, 20 minutes. So what I do is I set my timer for 20 minutes and I do that vital behavior. Okay. Do a social media post to showcase benefits of your healthy lifestyle as a call to action, 10 minutes. You probably won't do that every day, which is totally fine. But 10 minutes. Okay. This one's a big one. Update Instagram, Facebook story throughout the day, daily life, workout clips, product use, healthy meal, invitation, recognition, and shout out. You guys see me do that all the time, right? It's a non-negotiable. Respond to all new likes, comments, and views, 25 minutes. Invite, and then you put however many people, at least 5 people to join a challenge group, 15 minutes. So I set a timer for 15 minutes and I do that. Okay. Follow up people you've invited, 15 minutes. Okay. This is, you need it. You need to get it printed and just do it. And I mean, you guys, I just went to FedEx or Kinko's, whatever, and you get it binded. Okay. But this is golden and this is how you're going to move your business forward. Okay.
And, I've been caught up, sitting at my computer and getting down into the habit of like the rabbit hole, being on my phone or like getting on YouTube, watching shuffling videos or like watching a new training when I'm like, oh my God, I need to just do the vital behaviors of like inviting and do that. So this tracker helps me when I set my timer for 15 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, the timer's about to go off and I haven't even done it. Like an hour can go by so fast, you guys. And like, if you're doing this in between naps or in between work and an hour goes by and you're like, oh, I didn't get anything done today. Like, yeah, no shit, because you were scrolling Facebook and watching videos, right? So you have to get into using a system, a tracker. Okay. So I told you I was gonna, hold on, you guys. So sorry. Oh my God. Everything's dying on me. So I'm gonna just kind of, this is funny. Go from wherever. Like I have all of this stuff that I want to share with you guys and my computer just died. So that's great. So using the tracker has helped me be consistent. Another thing is, I think this was like two what is it called, team calls ago, is another thing that helps me is getting really clear on what my 5 things are, right? Get really clear on what your 5 things that make you you and connect to that. So for example, like, are your stories consistent, or do you like post like a bunch one day and then like nothing the next day? Because for me, it's like every morning I wake up, I take my picture in the bathroom, or I take my picture of the pool outside from my window. I usually do a poll. Then I make my pre-workout video. Then I work out. Then I might share some stuff on there. And so my followers know that I'm consistent, right? They know, oh, Gabby's gonna post in the morning and then she's gonna do this or whatever. And there are days where I'm not consistent, and I recognize that and I call myself out on it and I say, hey guys, going through some stuff, didn't post today, like sorry. And you know what's funny, a lot of the times people will reach out to me, they're like, hey, are you okay? Like, haven't heard from you today. And I'm like, holy crap, like wow. And then you start that conversation with those people, right? So it really just comes down to, having a routine, setting this for yourself. Okay. um but man, I had so much I want to share with you guys, and I'm really mad right now, and because my computer died. Um, but do you guys have any questions right now, like about routine and consistency? Because here's what it comes down to. Like I said before, you being consistent, like Emma, inviting is one of the hardest. What's up?
Can you share about your week of coaches canceling on you?
Oh, yeah. I knew. See, that was one of the things my computer said, but I can't freaking share it. Here's another thing about inviting, and I think this is one of the topics that I want to share with you guys. But inviting is really hard. I won't lie, right? Like, it's hard because you have the fear of like, what if someone says no, or what if they make fun of me, or like whatever. Like, sister, like, you have to invite. Okay, you have to invite. You have to be, hitting Success Club, hitting your goals. Like, those are the things that are going to move your business forward. Signing up new coaches, always asking your challengers, hey, I know you just said yes, but do you want to join me for my VIP? You guys, I don't even say discount coach anymore. I've signed up 4 coaches this month. 4 coaches. My goal is to hit 1 more coach by the end of this month to get my fast start bonus, right? But 4 coaches this month. And why is because every single time that I talk to a new challenger that says yes to committing to my boot camp, I say, great girl, you know what? Would you want to be my VIP boot camper? Which is a discount coach. But I always use the VIP membership because then they get 25% off the products. And you're doing yourself a disservice in your business, and you're doing a disservice for yourself, for them as well. Because what if they decide next month, oh, hey, like, I really want to have Shakeology, but it's so expensive, and like, oh, like, I never offered you the discount. Like, no, you didn't, because you were too scared to ask them. Just ask them, right? So what Emma was going to, and how I can kind of tie this in, is the seasons of my life and where most people might quit and say peace out, and like, oh, Beachbody sucks, or like my coach sucks, or whatever, is like, I had one of my worst weeks in my business, to be totally honest, is when I had all of my coaches pretty much quit. I think I literally only had like 3 coaches left out of like a team of like 20, you guys. 20 almost, okay? All of my coaches quit. Every single morning I would wake up and I'd look at my email and say, it'd be like, your team Beachbody, your coach just quit. I'm like, cool. Texted Emma, hey, my coach just quit. She's like, don't even sweat it. It's fine. Like, you're gonna add another one. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. Like, forget it. Like, that's on them. Woke up the next day, another coach quit. It got to the point where Emma like can see these emails too, and she was like waiting for me to just text her because she knew that I was gonna text her. And so a lot of times people are just like gonna clock out and be like, oh, it's hard, coaches are quitting. There's top coaches in the network where like their diamonds quit. So you just can't like stroll on here and be like, oh yes, I got an emerald and I got a coach and I just became emerald and I have 2 coaches. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, be excited, great. But keep doing the work. Don't quit. Okay? So for example, like it scares me. Like it scares me, you guys, to like hit diamond or to hit 1-star diamond and then like figure out how I'm going to keep it for 6 weeks. Like that scares me, but it also motivates me to work my business to be like, wow, like I'm really freaking out. Like I don't even know how I'm going to do this, but like I'm going to do it and I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to be like really intentional about my business. Like you have to be really intentional. So like if you want goals, you got to be consistent. If you want to hit those goals of Success Club, earning a free trip, going on trips with us, going to Summit, doing all of those things, you got to work for it because it's not going to happen overnight. Like everyone wants like the secret magic pill, and they always want like the easiest job and like with more pay. Like no, it takes a lot of hard work and effort, and you've got to start by being consistent. Inconsistency is like just like, I don't mean to sound like what I'm going to sound like, but I don't even care. But like inconsistency is like disgusting to me. Like, I'm sorry, but there are other coaches that have like ghosted and then like just come back and act like everything's normal. And it's like, do you think that your followers are gonna join you because of that? Like there's a way to come back from it, you guys. Like it's okay. Like it's okay. You can like get on your Instagram and be like, this is what happened, whatever. But like you guys, like start now. Like start now and just work your freaking business, right? Like be really excited about it. Like you should be really excited to set goals and be like, yes, like I'm gonna hit Success Club 5 by the 5th. I'm gonna hit SE 10 by the 10th. My diamond goal date is August 21st at 11:59. Like you need to be intentional, right? So I had another thought about what I was going to say too, and I forgot what it was. But another thing that helps me stay consistent is having my calendar and like setting my day like for the next day. So the night before, it's one of my daily routines. The night before, I lay in my bed or I'll sit at my computer and I'll go to my Google Calendar and I will set like my work sesh from this time to this time. So last night I was in my bed and I did not go to bed until I set like tomorrow from what time was it? From 12 to 4 is my work sesh at Starbucks. And I did it. I went there and I got my work done, right? So if you're not intentional about setting your time out for yourself and doing your work, you're never going to get it done. And setting the timer to be inviting, because inviting is like the core of your business, you guys. Success Club, hitting those goals, like you should be so excited to hit Success Club, right? Like, do you guys want to go like to Punta Cana with us or like go on a cruise? Yeah, Ashton's saying yes. So yes, you want to go with us. But you're not gonna earn that unless you're putting in the work. And by putting in the work is by taking care of your challengers and asking questions on team calls and doing those vital behaviors and using Google, using YouTube, figuring it out. Everything is figure outable, you guys. I didn't, when I first started, I went to Emma for a lot of things. Like I asked her a lot of questions, but I never waited for her to say, good morning, Gabby. Welcome to work. This is what you need to do today. No, like, no. Sorry. I just made myself laugh because that is so true. Like, I don't know why, but like a lot of the times people are like, oh, my coach didn't help me. Like, if you ever see those freaking videos of like, oh, why I quit Beachbody? You quit Beachbody because you thought your coach was going to do everything for you. And no, sister, that's not how it works. Like, this is your business. I didn't hire you to be my assistant. I did not hire you to be my assistant. Right? Like, Ashley knows this. Like, she doesn't wait for me to tell her what to do. She just does it. And, you know, Rachel, one of my newest coaches, like, she just hit Success Club, and she was a discount coach for however long, just chilling on my legs, right? Woke up one day, saw that she was posting, and I reached out to her, and she was like, oh yeah, like I've been, you know, figured out the back office. I helped someone get signed up with a challenge pack. I figured out share a cart. I didn't tell her what to do. She figured it out, right? Like, she figured it out. And this month, the very first month that she started her business, because she's been a discount coach, she started her business this month, and she hit Success Club. So don't sit there and say that it's hard and that everyone's lucky and no one wants to join me. Like, maybe no one wants to join you because you're inconsistent. Like, sorry, but not sorry, right? Like, you have to get in check with yourself. And when you have hard times, you need to lean in on the team, and you need to lean in on this community and stop leaning out, because the farther you lean out, is when you start to see your business fall, right? Like, this business is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be fun, right? Like, my team and I, like, we hang out all the time. And it's totally possible to create a team within your community. It's totally possible, but you have to put in the work and you have to be consistent. So again, like, really setting goals with yourself. So remember, you guys, like, those few questions that I asked you in the beginning is, are you actually doing the things that you say that you're doing that's going to push your business forward? Are you doing those, what am I trying to say? Those vital behaviors and those call to actions and those, oh my gosh, I can't figure out the word right now. It's a certain word. I think it's like, I can't think of the word right now. Business producing activities. That's what it was. I was like, what is this word? Business activity. Like, if you guys ever hear me talk about this, business producing activities. I think that's what it is. Am I right? Business. I think I am, right?
Yeah, our non-negotiable goals.
Yeah, non-negotiable. Those things are going to be the things that push your business. So, like, you guys, if you make inviting fun, it'll be fun. You have, like, to me, I freaking love it. Now, when I first started, I hated it, but inviting is like the core of our business, right? So if you go into inviting with a negative attitude, like, oh, I'm going to invite, but like, no one's going to want to join me. Like, I sound so stupid. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, if you go into it that way, then that's what you're going to get out. You're going to get the same amount of energy that you put into it. But if you go into inviting saying, like, this might not sound right, but like, I think that I'm a rock star, and I think that people would want to join me, and I want people to join me. I'm super passionate about my business. And the more that you do it, the more you will be a freaking rock star at it, right? So the more you are consistent with inviting, the more you will see your business grow. The more that you are consistent with doing your non-negotiables, the more you will see your business grow, right? You can't be inconsistent and watch your business grow. You can't be inconsistent and just watch your paychecks get bigger. Like, I'm sorry, no. Like, you need to do those things. And a lot of it is inviting. You guys, I get so many people that ghost me, but I never have ever received a no yet. Sorry. I've never received a no yet. Like, I don't think I've ever received a no. I get people that ghost me all the time, but like, I don't go to bed until I'm like, okay, gotta do my invites. Like, I need people to like come into my group, and they see that, they see that momentum that I carry, right? So, you guys, like, I can't want this more than for you. Like, I want this for you guys. I want you guys to have a huge team and to, be elite and to hit Success Club and have those big paychecks and like have a big team and all of those things. I want those things for you. But you can't have those, like, I can't want it more than you, right? Like, you guys have to believe it for yourself. 100%. You have to believe it for yourself. Like the reason that I am here today with you guys, I went to Super Saturday by myself. One time I went by myself. I think I went with like Alexis, and I didn't even know her. And like this Super Saturday, we had like 12 girls with us. That's growth, right? That's growth. You have to be consistent. You have to like keep showing up even when you don't want to. Even if you're like, even if I went with one coach and I went with Ashley, like I still would be so grateful to have Ashley in my life. Like you have to celebrate the small wins. Celebrate those small wins over time equals massive growth, right? Stop worrying about all the negative behavior. Like stop hanging out with negative people. Like those people are not going to move your business. Those people are like irrelevant. Like forget them, right? I have a lot of haters, you guys. Like a lot. I even have a stalker. Don't know where he came from or she came from, whatever, but like literally texting me from random numbers that I have to block every day. And that would be really easy for me to just be like, okay, like you're right. Like I am an Instagram validation seeking HO. Like that's literally what someone said to me. But, and you know, like that would like anyone else, I feel like that would kill them and be like, oh my God, like someone is on my Instagram. I don't know who it is and they hate me. And like, cool. Don't give those people the power to ruin your life. Don't give them the power to override what you are worthy of. Like, forget those people. They're jealous. And you know what? Until they start living a life that I am jealous of, I'm going to keep doing me, right? You got to keep doing you. Like if that was Steve Jobs or I don't know, like Beyonce saying like, oh, like I don't whatever, then I'd be like, you're right. Like I just envy you. Like I want to be you. But no, those people, your haters, those people that are talking about you, like they don't matter. Like they don't matter. And don't give them the energy. Don't give them that energy to say like to like feed back into them. So
Can I say one thing really quick? Going on with inviting and stuff, Eat That Frog, and then also know that your invites are going to be going out for the months in like future months. So the reason why she's saying like it's important to invite every single month is because don't go into the invite expecting that person to join you that month, because I guarantee you it's not going to happen. Gabby told me no for 4 years. So if I went into the conversation the first time I talked to her about it and was like, oh, this girl's going to join me, like, and then I got like upset, and then I stopped. Like when she was ready, she would have never came to me because I wouldn't have been here. So you also have to remember, like, you're going to be there for the people. And I was just thinking about this. I feel like sometimes our business model maybe is a little bit harder for people to like feel like you see this growth when maybe you see other people in different businesses that just have more product. We're selling a lifestyle. We're not just selling a product. And so it takes time for people to come around to change their lifestyle. It's just not this like one-time commitment where they can just like, you know what I mean? Like they really have to make the commitment for themselves that they're going to change their life. And again, just like any of us can't help you guys or we can, but we can't make you reach your goals. We also can't make our clients reach their goals. We're there to help and support them, and we can give them the tools. But at the end of the day, they're in their home pressing play. At the end of the day, they're meal prepping in their home. You know what I mean? Like, and we're there to support them and encourage them and do these things, but they're also needing to be ready to take action. So just remember that you're opening that door. You're saying, hey, I'm going to be here for you whenever you're ready. Kind of always give them that out. And then you'll never feel icky when it comes to an invite because you're just offering your hand, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And like exactly what Emma said, like it took me 4 years to say yes to you guys. That's a long time of Emma being consistent in her journey and being consistent in inviting me. So, you know, you can't just like invite one person and then be like, oh, like, well, this business sucks. Like, no, like you have to invite. And like that breadcrumb of you inviting them might be that breadcrumb that you need like down months, right? So you just have to keep showing up every single day, right? Every single day. And like, for example, like if Emma was inconsistent, I never would have joined her. But also you have to remember that you have a gift to give to someone, and you have this gift of, you know, like if Emma didn't invite me, my life would be totally different. Do you ever like think about that? Like my life would be totally different. I don't think that I would have been able to get through my divorce the way that I did without this business. So you can literally change someone's life, okay? Literally change someone's life by sending them that invite. And you are doing yourself and those other people a disservice by not inviting them. And I mean that with my whole heart, because literally, like, I don't know what I would have done. And that's crazy, right? You have it?
I do.
Oh my God, thank you. And one more thing that I'm gonna leave with you guys really quick is if you feel like, oh, I don't have enough confidence in this business, Gabby has so much confidence, Emma has so much confidence, Ashley has so much confidence, blah, blah, whatever. If you don't have the confidence that you feel that you need for this business, you need to do a program from start to finish, share your journey, and watch yourself grow. Because my confidence came from doing 80-day obsession from start to finish. And that's literally like the whole bread and butter of my business is I shared every single day my growth in 80-day obsession. And that's another thing, is how people are going to like really want to relate with you and really want to join you, is like, sharing your journey and sharing like how you feel. Like when I get on and I'm like, oh my God, like Shakeology makes me feel so much better. My hair is growing, my nails are growing. Working out 30 minutes a day helps my mindset. Shuffling helps me like get into the groove of dance again that I missed like when I was younger. Working with my team and hanging out with my friends, like that's how people are going to want to join you. And that's how they will relate to you, be like, oh my God, I'm missing out on life. Like I need to join this girl so bad. Like even if she says like, I really want to join you, I just can't right now. Great. I'm still going to be here. And if you say that, you need to stick to it. Right? Because I get a lot of girls that are like, my coach, she just ghosted me, like whatever. And there might be something more deep rooted to that, and that's fine. But like, I know there are coaches out there that sign people up and then they ghost them. So don't be that coach, okay? And just know that you're freaking worth it, and know that you can do all things that are hard, and really lean into personal development. Like Build to Last is a great book. There's other books I can't think of right now, but set goals with dates. Hit Success Club every freaking month, whether you like, that should be a non-negotiable, and send those invites, set timers, and just show up when you don't want to. And like, maybe be like, for 30 days in the next month, I'm going to prove to myself that I can be consistent. And I just want to see like what happens if I'm really consistent with inviting and like getting on team calls, and see what happens, right? See what happens. You have nothing to lose. It's just like a challenge when you're doing like a 21-day fix challenge or whatever. Do the same challenge for your business and see what happens. And if your business grows, then congratulations. But if it doesn't, it's because you didn't do the work that you said that you were going to do. And imagine where you could be in that 21 days if you would have just done the work, right? Like I'm always tired. Like I'm always tired, you guys. But you don't see me stop. Emma has 3 kids. I don't know how she does it. I really don't. I'm like, I have one single self, and 2 dogs. I can barely hold on. So, just know that we believe in you, but that belief doesn't mean shit unless you believe in yourself. Okay. So I'm going to stop because I'm over my time limit, and I'm sorry. I probably had more to drop to you guys, but of course
Can I say one more thing?
Okay. Yeah.
No, you got me all hyped up, and I had my Super Sunday today, which was like probably the most epic Super Sunday I've ever been to. Evie and I don't have a coach. So Evie is on this team, but like, and I think a lot of people think that she's one of my PS coaches, and she's actually not. I was like, come to our team page. Like, I want to have you. Our coach has really never done anything, has never really. And I think the reason why I've done certain things in the business or have put out this training and have really wanted to be active and be this active leader is because I didn't have that. And I've always wanted that. I don't get shouted out weekly. My coach doesn't do leaderboards, but I'm still here. I still shout you guys out because I want that for you guys. I want that for us. I want to have the team culture that we all want. And it fills me up every day. So I just want you guys to know, like, I don't talk about it much because I don't like to be like negative, because it's honestly blessed me in so many other ways. She gave me this opportunity and I ran with it. So again, like, I don't want you to be like, oh, like Emma had this upline. Like, we have great upline help, and we have the 2019 community creators. We've created that upline page for ourselves. But like, I want you guys to also not wait for me or like Gabby says or anyone and just do it. Because no one is like encouraging me to make these goals in my life. I've been the one to set, because I want to also lead by example. So
yeah, and if you don't like the way that your coach is doing something, not saying that I ever did, but because I've definitely learned from Emma, but like, this is your business, you don't have to follow exactly what she does. Like, absolutely not. Like, I run my challenge groups completely different than other coaches and than Emma. And like, if you have an idea, like, Emma's market is moms. Like, my market is like single people, like still trying to get lit on the weekends, but also be like healthy as fuck. Like, that's my market right now. So you guys, you have to just like, evolve, and you have to just figure out what works for you. And if you have a vision, if you're like, I really want my own team, if you are sitting here, you're like, I really want my own team, I see this for me and my family, and like, I want this, think of a team name right now. Think of a team name, right? I had like 100 team names down before I found mine. Write it down, circle it, highlight about, think about it, talk about it, share it, whatever. And go for it. Just go for it. Create a challenge group. Okay, like, get people connected and be like, I'm so hyped about this. I just launched my business. This is my name. Like, this is my business name. Like, this is how people are gonna be like, wow, like, yeah, she might be crazy, but she's going for it and I'm here for it, right? Like, yes, because if you do that, I will shout you out. Like, I swear I'm gonna stop after this, but Amanda, who just hit Emerald, I don't even know if she's on this call. She might be working or she might be on it. Amanda, after Summit, hit Emerald in like 2-3 weeks because she just went for it. She's like, I have nothing to lose. I'm going to share my journey, like, whatever. And I'm just going to invite and like say yes to this opportunity and hit freaking Emeralds. Like, that is amazing, right? And I remember we were sitting during the workout, like the super trainer workout, and it was like 6 a.m. and I'm just sitting there and she like slides me her phone on the floor and she's like, don't show anyone this. I'm just showing you, but like, what do you think of it? Like, super nonchalant, like almost not even like confident in what she's showing me, but like she wanted to show it to me, and it was her team name. And I almost like, I was sitting down on the floor and I just like fell over and I was like, oh my God, like, yes, like, get excited about your business. And like, I just like, and she's not even my PS coach. Like, that's Ashley's coach, but Ashley wasn't there because she was in a different one with Autumn. But you just like, yeah, like, I celebrate, like, as a grandma coach, like I am their grandma coach. I always say like, I'm your grandma coach, but it's okay. I treat Ashley's coaches like they're my own coaches, right? And I help them. And same goes for Emma. Like, I help all of you guys, but you have to have that belief system in yourself. So if you have a team name, go for it. I want to hear it. Like, post about it. And lastly, MM100 starts tomorrow. Keep inviting, keep adding people, and say like, oh, it starts tomorrow, but I just opened up 10 more slots. I'm super excited because this program is, I'm going to show you all, like, just watch, wait, like, be sassy, like, be all about it. Because like I said, if you created this program yourself, like, if you're Jericho, would you just be sitting here waiting for people to sign up? No. Okay, so treat this like you freaking created it. Do the jumps. You know how many jumps I did? I almost like sprained an ankle doing those jumps, but I did it because I was like, I need content and I'm gonna figure it out, right? Like, just figure it out. If you have kids, do it with your kids. It's fun. They're like, oh, I think I got it. Like, okay, so just have fun with your business, you guys. It doesn't always have to be so serious, but like, also at the same time, sit down with yourself and do the hard work. Okay, national wake up call, personal development, team calls, Emerald calls that are starting every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every single Wednesday. So invite your people to that. We're going to be starting 2 sneak peeks, at least I am for my team, 2 sneak peeks, one for Instagram followers, Facebook followers, and then one specifically for challenge group people. So there's a lot going on, and there's no reason for you guys to go to Summit next year and not walk across stage and not be able to have a sustainable income and not be able to go on those free earned trips and not be able to live the way you want to live. There's nothing stopping you besides yourself. That's it. right? So if I can do it and I'm struggling over here, like jobless and just like living life, you guys, like I'm not even stressed. Like I really am not, because I'm super grateful for my mom. But like one of my biggest things is to be able to pay my mom back and just pay it forward to her. So just know that if I can do it, the tracker, Jamie, I'll send it to you. The tracker on is on in your back office, I'm pretty sure. Anytime that I can't find anything, I'm gonna give you guys my little tip. Anytime that I can't find anything, this is always what I do. I will get my phone and I'll text Emma and then I'll delete it and I'll be like, wait a second, Google Beachbody 2019 tracker. So like literally like it's all there. Like anything that I can't find with Beachbody, I just type in the Google. I'm like Beachbody 2019 tracker or whatever. But it's Abby, it's under the training. So what I did, you guys, is I just I had to actually go to FedEx or go to Kinko's or wherever you can make like any of the binding things. I actually had to go there because when I did it online, it was really like weird. But I went there and I showed them what I wanted, the PDF, and I was like, this is what I want. And I want it in a binding, front to back. And I think I did 6 weeks, because if you think about it, this one page, I swear I'm almost done. This one page is for the week, right? So for the week. So it starts on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then you flip it over to the next week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it works. Okay. This is how you will get to Emerald. This is how you will get to Diamond. This is how you will be successful. This tracker. Okay. So we got 2019 goals, guys. We're going to get it. We're going to have fun. And keep tagging me and Emma and everyone else in your workout videos through MM100. I want to create a very, very hype MM100 group. And good luck tomorrow if you're doing it. And tomorrow starts my week of posting. So I'll be posting a sweaty selfie and then a rate your day post. And yeah, so I'm done, you guys. I'm going to stop talking.
Let's take a quick pic.
Yes, take a pic. Can you take it? Because I can't.
Yes. Okay.
And someone take a boomerang and tag me in it, because I'm on my phone over here.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
It's really okay.
All
Does
right.
anyone have any questions? I feel bad. No, everyone's good. I think everyone's good. If anyone has any questions, just let me know. Abby, are you doing a boomerang? Okay, everyone, we're gonna do a boomerang. Okay.
Let me do the boomerang.
Okay, ready? Say when.
Hold on, because my lighting is terrible. Hold on, give me a sec. All right, let's do it.
Okay, ready?
Okay. Okay, I'll tag you guys.
All right, love you guys so much. Go do work and use a tracker. Love you. Bye.